Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's summer is going great. I've been doing this as a ritual now that I put out a seasonal book recommendation video. So why leave summer? I've already done autumn and spring. So I have a curated book list over here and I'm gonna take you through them and will convince you to read them this summer. And I hope you're ready for a good book recommendation video. So let's get started. Book number one is a very popular book, but I don't see people reading them in summer. But do I think it should be like that? Which is And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. It's one of my favorite classics, one of my favorite thrillers because this book changed the way I think about thrillers. This book changed my brain chemistry. That's why you have to read this. This is about these 10 people who are invited to an isolated island by an unknown host. When they reach, they don't know anybody over there. All of them are strangers to each other, all of them are strangers to the host, and they don't know who the host is. But one by one they start to drop dead. They don't know who is the killer. They think there is someone amongst these 10 who is on a killing spree and is killing, but they would have to find out who is on this killing spree because all of them are going to die. So which is really 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 good. I just absolutely enjoyed this book. Why in summer? Because this is set in an island, isolated, a lot of water body around, and a good isolated murder mystery who done it really goes well in summer. So definitely should check this out. So book number two is going to be Death Comes to Marlowe, which is a cozy mystery book. Cozy mystery because we don't have the gory or that bloody details in the book, and it's always set in countryside and is done by amateur detectives. This book has three women from different backgrounds, different age group. They don't really mix well but have no similarities, but somehow they find friendship and camaraderie and alliance among these three, and they are going to solve a murder that's recently took place in their sleepy countryside where nothing ever happens. So they're gonna do it, and the mystery was so good. It is so funny, so interesting, and I was on my edge, constant edge. I thought cozy mystery wouldn't be that exciting, but this book proved me wrong, which was really really good. And why in summer? Because again, countryside, sleepy countryside and cozy mystery. Like, you don't have to put a lot of thought in it, and it's like less effort. Also is a beach town, I think, or a river town. I am missing it, but yes, vibe is summer. It calls out for summer. Book number three is going to be Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I cannot emphasize enough on the book because she has this very unique and distinct style of writing, because her writing is very scandalous. The story plot line is always so scandalous, such gossip material her books are. This is about this supermodel Nina Riva, who is like having a annual summer party at her bungalow, which is again near a beach. It's a beach town, and she has siblings and all of them are invited, but they are hiding secrets from her. She is hiding secrets from them, and when they all meet, secrets start flowing, and by the end of the party their house is ablaze in fire, literally. So what happened throughout that whole night, we are going to find out. Also, their life is based on like beach. They are beach people. They are like children of the sea. You can see that their life is around surfing and water. So a very big emphasis on summer and the importance of like the surfing in their life, and also it's very scandalous. So I would absolutely enjoy. It's a beach read. I think it's a very good beach read. I read it in 2023 summer on a beach, so I know how apt this is for the season. So go for it. Book number four is a romance book, which is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I'm not a big fan of Emily Henry because I'm not a big fan of reading contemporary romance. But anyway, this book suits the occasion a lot because this is again, let me tell you the whole thing. Nora and Charlie. They are Nora is a literary agent and Charlie is a book editor. They don't like each other because they are like in this very competitive book industry, so they don't really agree with each other's point of views regarding literary agency or the editing of the books or the way the story has to sell. But Nora is going through a lot in her life, so her sister books her a 1 month long vacation in Sunshine Falls, which is a countryside, small countryside, and in summer. So she goes there, and who she finds? It's Charlie in the small town. So there's like this spark. It's rivals to lovers, also very summary. If you love books, go for this. If you love summer small town romance, rivals to lovers, have to definitely check it out. And it very 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 much fits the summer vibe. It could also be a beach read, so that's why. So, book number, I think it would be five, would be Adventure Series by Annette Britton. I don't have the book set because I read it from the school library, and it's one of my favorite series by Annette Britton. Annette Britton has been the foundation author who put me into reading novels. So I could recommend all of her series, but the series which is apt for the summer is going to be Adventure Series. There are, I think, 6 books where these children who are, I think, siblings or friends, I don't remember, I read it long ago, but they go on adventures to these places, as in there's like sea, river, circus, castle, valley. These are the places they go to adventure, and that is so good, so good. They scream summer, I do have to tell you. And the way Annette Britton writes adventure is out of the world. I don't think anybody can write it like that. Maybe my horizons are not that wide. You have to read it. I read the valley one first, and I just fell in love, and I had to read all of them. I thought I was there. I still remember every single place that I imagined in the book. The descriptions were so very strong. Great book for summer. Doesn't matter what age group, just go and read it. Book number 6 is Great Train Journey by Ruskin Bond. This book, this flimsy tiny book of 119 pages, is gonna take nothing from you but give you a lifetime of experience. I remember this was lockdown and I had read all the books that I could, and the deliveries were not happening. I saw this book in my brother's bookshelf, and I was not really interested what my brother was reading. And this was a Ruskin board. I thought writes for children. I don't want to read. Also a short story collection. I was not interested, but I was bored, so I picked it up. And God, did I pick it up! I read it in a single sitting. This is a collection of short stories which somehow includes train in them. But why summer? Also, tip number 1 is going to be read this book when the summer is about to end and the rainy season is about to begin, because that's when it hits you. I My favorite story from this is Time Stops at Shamli. What a story. I mean, Ruskin Bond, are you sure you are a children's author? You could actually write so much if you come to adult genre or young adult genre as well, because Time Stops at Shamli or Night at Night Train of Dewley, I think. Yeah, Night Train at Dewley was so good, so great. The woman on platform number 8 was so good, so good. I mean, what a book. You just have to go and read. Even if you don't read the whole book, just read Time Stops at Shamli. I'm still not over it. Book number 7 is Eight Cousins by Louisa May Alcott. Louisa May Alcott is also the author of Little Women. That's the most popular book by her, but people forget that she's an author and she has written a lot of other works. And one of her works is Eight Cousins, which is so great. It absolutely competes with Little Women, but nobody knows about this work. I'm surprised. This is about this girl who loses her parents and gets adopted by her uncle, who is very adventurous, boisterous, and lives on an island, I think. Yeah, Aunt Hill, that is called. And she has 6 different aunts who have 7 kids. So she suddenly now has this big family with 7 loud, boisterous, and pompous cousins who are also boys. She has never interacted with children who are boys and doesn't know how to like be a sister to them. So she comes on the island, and the story is so good. Like, the way the boys have been written, like every single boy is so different from each other, and the way they pamper and treat this girl that recently has been adopted. Some are younger to her, some are older to her. The way she learns about family life, the found family system happening in this book is out of the world. I absolutely enjoyed it. I think people should read it. I have heard about this book nowhere. I accidentally stumbled upon this book, and I'm so glad that I read, because it is definitely a summer reading, because they go on camping, they go to another island for picnics, and they play with each other in the summer afternoons in the garden, in the park. So it's very beautiful and it's very summery. It feels so great reading in a park or on a bench in the garden. So you definitely go for Eight Cousins by Louisa May Alcott. The book number 8 is a book that I have been putting out on this channel for so long now, because I think this is criminally underrated, and I would hate for it to be underrated still, because until and unless I am on this YouTube channel, I'm gonna push this book forward, which is The Blue Castle by Ellen Montgomery, also the very famous author of the very famous series The Anne of Green Gables. But I think this book needs more recognition, because this book changed something in me again. Because this book is about this is also standalone, not a series, which is rare because she often writes series. But this is about this girl who lives in a very conservative and a strict family, but and like has been under control for so long. She soon finds out that she is going to die with cancer, and then she decides, okay, I'm going to take my life back from them, because I'm going to die anyway, so I have to live the most I can do in these days. So she starts to give such good comebacks. Such good comebacks. This book must have been written some 200 years ago, but the comebacks feel like they are from this generation. I was like screaming all the way through because this is so good. Then she finds a guy, things happen between them, and a lot of things. She starts living on an island. A lot of nature descriptions, because she loves nature and she loves the nature magazine that, like, there's a whole thing about nature. This book is definitely summer, because it has romance, it has, she lives on island, a lot of nature descriptions, a lot of importance of nature. She reads a nature magazine, and it's so good. Ninth book in the series is going to be The Winter Bird Chronicle by Haruki Murakami. And why this book, if you ask me? Because always Murakami writes books that are very gloomy, apt to the rainy season or the autumn. But why this book? Because this book starts in summer, and the first few chapters are very summery, because I think he meant to set a mood that it is summer, it is hot outside, people are wearing bikini, and Toru Okada's cat goes disappearing. And now he has to go find it, because it's his wife's favorite cat. And soon enough, the wife also goes missing. Now he has to go find the wife. So the whole adventure takes place. I think it starts in summer and takes us through autumn as well, but is definitely a summary kind of book, because a lot of adventure happening. And even though you're in autumn, it doesn't matter, because the mood started with summer, so it feels really really good. And it's a very big book. You can also go through this book like throughout the year according to the season the book is going through. Absolutely amazing book. I read it, I think, last year, and one of my favorite Murakami's. Go for this. Great for summer. The last book in this summer book recommendation video is here, and that is Your Name by Makoto Shinkai. You know it if you watch my channel that I've recently read this book, and I watched the movie a lot way while ago, and that's my favorite animated movie apart from Studio Ghibli movies. I love Makoto Shinkai's work. So I thought after the movie got released, there was this book also. So let's like read it, even though I know the story. What a book! You need to read it. Like, go watch the movie because that's a masterpiece. But book is not lesser, because I told you already that the movie got in the production first and the book's idea came later. But anyway, both are masterpieces, and you cannot do like get involved with one and not with other. It's like a two-ended knife that you have to take. What a book. Basically, these two people, one lives in Tokyo the city, one lives in countryside, start exchanging, switching their bodies suddenly out of nowhere. Something supernatural is happening, and then it's their story, whatever is happening with these two teenagers in this summer. Okay, this happens, I think, in summer. Yeah, it definitely happens in summer. I wouldn't want to tell you more about this book because it would spoil it for you, but just go and read it. Trust me on this. Or watch the movie. I don't care. So yeah, that was everything in my book recommendation for summers. I hope you read these books, enjoy these books. If you have read any of these, if you are planning to read any of these, do let me know in the comment section. I love reading your comments. You're such lovely group of people. I love this small community that I have, and I'm really, really thankful and grateful. You're the only people who listen to me rant about books because nobody else is interested around me. It sounds so sad, but anyway, I have you guys. So yeah, that was 2025 summer reading list. You have it. Go read any of the books that you would want to. And also, please, oh god, I forgot. Please do leave some good summer book recommendations in my comment section as well. I'm looking for more summary books. Please feel free to do that. I will see you next time. Bye bye. I love you guys.